What a beautiful scene it is, seeing the crystalline waves of water in the ocean, watching the sightings of fish while diving in the sea, being able to track down where the lovely aquatic creature is hiding in the pond, and enjoying the paradise-looking setup of the clear lake surrounded by trees. Wasn't it peaceful? All this common phenomena will not be wondrous if the water involved in the scenery is dirty. That's because an unclean body of water truly impacts the aesthetic of the surroundings. Brownish, greenish, or mossy-looking water could hide the beauty in the water. But the genuine concern here was that an unclean body of water could also have a devastating effect on the health and lifespan of every aquatic species. Yep, you're hearing it correctly. Letting such an amount of uncleanliness surface in the body of water where most aquatic living things reside will leave them either sick, dead, or harmed, which you, as a fish keeper, must not, no, let me rephrase that, must never allow from happening, especially inside your home aquarium or tank. But bother no more, because for today's fish topic, we will highlight the 10 great fish that clean tanks, which you can add as tank mates in your fish community. So if I were you, I would not leave this video without watching it till the end, because we've got some bonus information just for you, only here at Aquarium Store Depot. If we humans have particular people we call janitors or maintenance men to keep a place clean, the fish community also has one, and they're called the cleanup crew. You may have heard the term and been curious about what it means. The great thing is that I'm here to introduce you to them. The fish and invertebrates known as the cleanup crew are extraordinary creatures that can assist in maintaining the health of your other pets while keeping your tank looking lovely for longer. They accomplish this by consuming algae and uneaten food before it degrades in your tank. Some species may even clean the substrate by looking for food scraps in the spaces between the grains and the plant stems. Animals used in cleanup crews cannot replace traditional tank maintenance, but can reduce the amount of cleaning required, so fish keepers try to rely on them sparingly, because the cleanliness of your tank is really in your hands. These fish and invertebrates also bring much interest to the aquarium because they are intriguing and lovely creatures. But before we finally feed your intrigued minds about these super beneficial fish, liking and sharing this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel would greatly help our fish community reach many aquarists like you. Now for the list you've all been waiting for, here are the top 10 great fish that clean tanks. Number 1. The head-turning beauty of the Corydoras Catfish. Traditional cleanup crew fish Corydoras belong in practically every freshwater aquarium. These adorable tiny catfish make excellent community fish since they get along with a wide range of calm tank mates. When it comes to keeping your substrate clean, Cory cats genuinely excel. These tiny schooling fish aggressively seek the pebbles between plant stems and on the bottom for any discarded fish food. Second on the list is the small to excellent medium fish called Loach. These excellent bottom dwellers will search for uneaten fish food in your tank. These calm fish come in various forms, hues, and dimensions. Indeed, this is awesome, right? Loaches are excellent at eradicating snail infestations. Although these fish might be hesitant during the day, their activities are a lot of fun. While smaller species like the coolie loach thrive in tanks as little as 20 gallons, other larger species may require tanks as large as 50 gallons. Number 3 looks extraordinary. Are you familiar with the Bristlenose Pleco? For freshwater aquariums, Bristlenose Plecos are great algae-eating fish. These odd-looking catfish are naturally bottom feeders who graze on algae and diatoms, or brown algae, on various surfaces, including the glass and ornaments in your aquarium. While they can be aggressive toward members of their species, these strange-looking fish are mostly reasonably calm. To benefit from all the Bristlenose Plecos have to offer, keep one in a tank with lots of drift food and hiding spots. As our fourth fish rises from the list, it will surely leave you astonished. Meet the Flagfish. The abundance of plants in a tank allows the flagfish to blend into the backdrop and grow in front of onlookers, which they like. It will enable you to use your imagination and create a beautiful aquarium with this fish as the focal point. The combination of shiny scales and vibrant stripes that cover this fish's body is what makes it so stunning. When consuming algae, the American flagfish is an underappreciated champion. These tiny freshwater fish consume various algae, such as green, brown, and hair algae. They are known to devour difficult species like blackbird algae. Fifth on the list are the Geophagus and Satanperica cichlids. Popular South American cichlid genera include Satanperica and Geophagus. They are sometimes referred to as earth eaters and are lovely substrate cleansers, available in various sizes and hues. Earth eaters dig over the substrate to find food. They take mouthfuls of sand, filter the food particles, and then expel the remaining materials through their gills. Even though there are many species, most earth eaters are bigger fish, requiring a sizable tank to survive. When purchasing a school of these intriguing fish, be sure to carefully understand their care and temperament requirements, since they vary by species. Going on to our sixth cleanup crew member is the wondrous rainbow shark. Rainbow sharks are excellent algae eaters for a giant freshwater aquarium and fantastic at cleaning up uneaten fish food. Because these sleek bottom feeders are semi-aggressive fish, please keep them in aquariums with tropical fish species of comparable size and make sure they are the only sharks there. There are two types of rainbow sharks, the wild kind, which has a black body and red fins, and the albino variety, which has red eyes and a white body. For fish enthusiasts who desire even more color, glowfish rainbow sharks are now offered in stunning hues, including cosmic blue and sunburst orange. Seventh on the list is the mollyfish. In the hobby of keeping aquariums, mollyfish are among the most popular species. A freshwater aquarium benefits significantly from having these simple fish as algae eaters. They will consume algae from any surface, even the leaves of living plants, and ornaments for your aquarium. As mollyfish are live bearers, home aquariums may easily support their breeding. Also, there is a variety to fit practically any tank thanks to their different colors, patterns, and fin forms. Of all the gold you would admire having, this eighth fish in our list would be one of them. Meet the slim-bodied goldfish. Before I spill some of the critical information, have you ever considered using goldfish as an algae-eating fish? Slim-bodied varieties of goldfish, such as commons and comets, can aid in keeping your freshwater aquarium clean. However, if there are lots of goldfish in a small tank, they might become untidy. Goldfish are not ideal for a tropical aquarium since they are at home in cool water temperatures. Goldfish will devour plants, so make sure your tank is at least 30 gallons in size. Ninth on our list is the Amano Shrimp. The Amano Shrimp is one of the most excellent algae eaters for a nano freshwater aquarium. These amazing crustaceans will keep your aquarium plants clean and in good condition since they eat different kinds of algae. While Amano shrimp are pretty friendly to the other fish in the aquarium, they are sensitive to predatory fish and other hostile tank mates. Other shrimp consume more algae than Amano shrimp. Cherry shrimp and glass shrimp, two types of dwarf shrimp, will devour leftover food and aid in reducing algae. Another intriguing species of invertebrates are the bamboo shrimp. These creatures consume minute food particles floating in the water column because they are filter feeders. If you want to add other shrimp to your tank but need help deciding what to choose, you can watch our video about the types of shrimp available in the fish keeping hobby just by visiting our YouTube channel. And now the aquarium snails are the 10th and final fish on the list. One of the most outstanding cleaning animals for freshwater aquariums is the snail. Snails devour fish waste, algae, and uneaten food, all things we don't want in our tanks. Nonetheless, it's crucial to pick the appropriate species for your aquarium. Certain kinds of snails tend to reproduce, which gives them a poor reputation. In overfed and poorly managed aquariums, these invertebrates frequently reproduce uncontrollably. Yet some animals are considerably more straightforward to control than others. If you want to keep the population low, pick Nerite, Mystery, or Rabbit snails. Pond, Malaysian, trumpet, and ram's horn snails should only be added under supervision. Great list of aquatic animals, right? But that's not all you can opt to add to your tank. Here is some bonus information about other fish that can be your next cleanup crew member. First is the Siamese algae eater. The gentle Siamese algae eaters have a maximum length of 6 inches. For aquariums that are 30 gallons or more significant, they work great as algae eaters. Second is the Chinese algae eater. Although becoming considerably larger, Chinese algae eaters are comparable to Siamese algae. When they age, these fish have a reputation for eating the slime coat off their tank mates, even though they are excellent at reducing algae. Third is the Corydoras Catfish. Ottos are the ideal algae-eating fish for a tiny freshwater aquarium. These little catfish won't hurt your shrimp or other fish and will dazzle your plants and glass. And finally, the fourth fish named Twig Catfish. Twig Catfish is another excellent algae-eating fish that won't annoy the other fish in your community tank. These strange animals, which can grow to a length of nearly 6 inches, resemble twigs exactly. You may divide your cleanup fish into 2 groups, those who consume algae and those who are bottom feeders. These groupings contain many species, but some have unique dietary needs and need specific supplements. Sinking fish meals are necessary for typical bottom feeders like Loaches and Corydoras Catfish. Still, other food is required for Corydoras Catfish, who are specialist algae eaters, if they consume all the algae in your tank. You know your cleanup crew fish needs a proper diet, right? To help you with finding out what food they need best, here are the following options you can try. The excellent cleanup fish and invertebrates in this video are legitimately beneficial for practically every freshwater tank. If you're like me, these intriguing species can become your favorite tank inhabitants. But remember that cleaner fish make intriguing and lovely pets in their own right. Before introducing any species to your tank, learn about their requirements, provide them with high-quality food and a natural environment inside their tanks, and constantly remind yourself that you will still need to do routine aquarium care and utilize an aquarium filter because your cleanup crew fish are still your pets and not your full-time aquarium cleaner. Green spot algae, brown algae, and most soft algae varieties can all be effectively controlled with algae eaters. To maintain your pet's health, you still need to clean your tank and do routine water changes and upkeep. Thus, you must pay attention to their recommended temperature range, water quality specifications, and minimum tank size as their keeper. Where can you find all this information? Just visit our website at aquariumstoredepot.com, where everything you need to know is posted, starting from filtration, proper tank maintenance, tank stocking levels, and frequently asked questions of other fish keepers like you. Also, remember to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more regular updates on the aquarium and fish keeping hobby. Thank you for watching, fish keepers. I hope you've gained a lot of information from this video, and I'll see you around.